and so, shall we? Alright. Welcome to this shorter video because I want to show the results of this shepherd trading hall. I have used the carpets here, and while I did that, golems and cats just stop spawning, and I tried to figure out why and so. So I thought it was the little trader over there, but it wasn't. And I have even tried to dig under this place, hoping they would spawn, because they refused to spawn here for a weird reason. But they didn't want to spawn here, so I also just found out the carpets was the problem. And this golems just want to spawn in this area, therefore I have done a tiny little easy peasy iron farm. I don't even use any villager or anything like a monster to make them jumping in faster. And I haven't touched the iron, so before doing anything else, I want to show you, how many hours? 3, 4, maybe around 4 or 5 hours with this iron farm. I don't remember how much the time was when I finished that farm. So you can say I'm getting things from this tiny little easy peasy farm, and this is what I got when it comes to iron. I have already used the flowers to make this red dye, because remember I have shepherds, so very useful. Sadly I have only 1 or 2 shepherds that taking the red dye, and I also getting this string. So that is that. Maybe it will be a stream tomorrow, because what I need to collect now is materials again. You can see, oops, I almost don't have any wood left, so that is what I need. And to build more on this fort, I need these dark oak logs. Yeah, this is the rest of the place. I keep the zombie. He is fun because he's upside down. And I found out I need more logs of jungle logs, because I need more brown dye. I got more brown dye deals than any other. Carpets everywhere just for fun, really. And I found out that on the maps it looks so cool and fun that I used the maps, copied them, and have put away some. Also, I did this heart. It's long time since I have tried to do a heart in Minecraft, not since previous world. I also finished this storage. You can see the stone types I'm using for the fort will be stored here for now. And once I'm getting the mud from my swamp forest, mangrove swamp, is that the name of that biome? I will get much of that, and kind of half much of this. The forgotten material. I don't know what to use it for yet. I just decorate it for fun, really pretty. I will very soon show what that is. And I finished that tiny storage instead of standing there and not be covered up with anything. It is finished, so maybe it looks better. The horse breeding is a funny thing to do, and doing that sometimes. You've seen this part of my fort before, and now I can show what in the world this is. It's just a tiny easy peasy farm, but not like what you think it is. You see the cactus there? Yeah, but I don't know if you can kind of put it off and then getting maybe the cactus. I haven't tried yet, but this is what I'm really having this here for. Since it's a tiny farm, it goes slowly. I don't know how to do a bamboo farm without looking at anybody, and if they don't saying exactly what they're doing, how many blocks, how big the thing is, then I'm not able to learn to do a farm. Therefore, I haven't done any other bamboo farm, because the one I have done, I had to look at one of my older videos. I didn't find any others that look like that. So I just created something that came into my head, and I don't get much at all. It's really for the fun. kind of reminder that yeah, you can get the bone meal from some kind of farm. So my guessing is if I had something like bamboo or something, it will go faster and so much better. Unless you're having these skeleton spawners, and I have so many of that kind of spawners around the world. I just need to load it. You remember me from the yesterday's stream. That's going very well. Thanks for everything there, yeah. Then I did this. How to deal with this is just keep some leaves from the mangrove and then bone meal. Then you can grow out, I mean, in the saplings. And if you need a sapling to be ready quickly, you just need to bone meal until it is finished growing. And this is how the hull itself looks like. I love to have a system that tells me, okay, these traders, the best trades they have, they're taking this to give you emeralds for something. So here, since it's separate, this is the dye they're taking. The only dyes I am caring for, it's the easy ones, like this brown one is just a funny thing to have. Normally I'm never, ever using brown, either wool or anything else for anything. Therefore, why not using it for trades? And the big flowers, since this is bedrock, we're dealing easily peasily with big flowers getting more flowers as well. And then the red dye must be the best deal, because if you have a working iron farm, you're getting these poppies over time. So that's something to have. The other dye, it's actually the orange, because it's still easy to get the red dye, even the yellow. Just mixing them together and then getting what I need. Therefore, well, if you really have just too much bone meals, but we're having that really, then you can use that kind of trades. I don't do that. I just like to show myself that, yeah, they're taking these dye types. So that's the results. Yeah, I can show what I'm meaning once again. I think I did this in a stream, so maybe. Oh, was it a video? I'm not sure. But just in case I haven't shown it in any video, how to get this big flowers to be more quickly and easily, you need a pickaxe with the fortune. I think the fortune 3 is the best for this too. Then you're just hitting the big flower from the bottom here. And as you can see, I got from one flower, I got this 6. It's the same for every big flowers. Also, it seems look like it gives more dye out of these big flowers than the small ones. I am not sure if that's a thing. This is not very well working, but you know, if you don't want these mangrove trees to be big, and I just tested it, and here's the proof. It does works. It's just growing very, very slowly. It hates the grass, so it's not the best way to get the logs. But if you don't want the big trees, and you have lots of patience being around, you can have this grass farm and having the mangrove trees, they growing like this. And the idea for that I'm getting from the good old tree farm that most people out there are using for this kind of trees, because I hate them to be too big. You know, we don't want these monster trees if you need the wood. So it gave me that idea of testing that kind of trees. It works, but not well. Not very well, not very good. So that's the results of the things I have done lately, really. See you again tomorrow, hopefully in a stream. I think it will be on YouTube this time. And yeah, let's see now here. Is it a good place to say bye-bye? And when I'm running, thank you so much for watching my videos and my streams, for all the likes, and again, thanks for the subscribers. See you again tomorrow, hopefully, yeah. So, bye-bye then. Bye.